Hi everyone. So in this video today we will learn about that how we can host our background job or worker service locally on Windows machine. And so why I'm doing this or why we need this, let's know about that first. So sometime we create the logic of in the background job. So we need to test that logic before pushing our code base to upper environment like test stage and prod. So how we can test that locally on our machine before pushing that our latest code to upper environment. So we will host our background job on our local machine on Windows. So first of all, to host our application, we need some commands to host that on our machine. So these are the commands we need to execute on our uh, machine on our command prompt. So first one is for to create the job. Here the job name is any name you can give for the application. It's application name, and bin path is the path of your published code along with your exe file. After that, we have a start service to start the job and to stop the job and to delete the job. So once we perform all these operations, so we need to check whether our Windows service or worker service working perfectly fine or not. So to achieve that, I use some logging into our application, logging into file, which will give me all the logs executing in our application. So to log all the information, I use the Serilogger. These are the three packages I have installed in my uh, uh, application to log into the file. So you can also use that, or you can use your own logging packages. So let's jump to the code base. Uh, so I have already created one background job in my machine. So let me open the program files. So in the program file, I added the Sri logger, which will log into the file. This is my local path of the file where log is situated. And after that, these are the things which we need to add in our program file. Then let's move to the worker, which is our background service. So in the worker, we can also use to configure all the Azure service bus or other cloud platform to listen the messages. I have just created a sample, not a sample of it, and just to I'm inserting some values into our SQL DB, which will insert the start date and the status. It is, yeah, that's it. I have used the logger here to log all the information, which method get executed and what operation is performing. So you can configure that on your machine like that. So what after that, what we have to do is just right click on your solution and click on publish. And I set up here the path for it. Just check the configuration before publishing. The target framework, first of all, configuration should be in release mode, and target framework you have selected your latest, whatever you are using. Deployment must be self-contained, not framework dependent. And target runtime is your Windows x64. If you are 32-bit using, then you can select Windows x86. And now the target location where you want to store all this published DLL. So now save it and just click on publish folder. Publish button. It will publish all the files to your folder. Uh, so here is my folder, and if I go inside, then I can see all the DLLs here. we so now after that, what we have to do is just open the command prompt and run as administrator mode, and then we need to write the commands. So I have written some commands of my service. You can also write that. Let's start with the creating the service. sc.exe create, then your service name. I'm using the same name as my solution name. And then bin path. It's the path where our DLLs are stored. Just copy the exe file as well. This is the exe file. If anyone don't know about the exe file, this is our exe file. Here the type of this is application. So first of all, copy the address or your absolute path and paste inside that, and after that slash, and then copy the application name and click paste it, and after that write .exe and then press enter. So you can see the service is created now. So now after that you need to check whether your service has created or not. So now go to search panel and search for services and look for your application name or job name you have added it. I have added it based like test background jobs. So it is added here. Now, now let's start this service. So to start the service, you need to write sc.exe start and your job name. Let's test background job. Then press enter. Now you can see your job is started. If you go to services and yeah, check your job, refresh it. And you can see the status of your job is now running. And now in the code base, we have added the logs to where our logs get are stored. So it is inside my D directory and the logs folder. So you can go to that directory. So here is the directory D and logs. Now you can click on open, and now you can see all the logs of your background job. So it is verified that our service is working fine and we are ready to move to upper environment. So that is how you can check your worker service or background job locally on your window machine. So just like start, you can stop your background job like sc.exe and write stop and your job name and press enter. Yeah, the job is stopped. You can check in the services, refresh it and see now the status is empty. Now the service is stopped. If you want to delete your job, then you can write this command. So this is the way we can check our worker service locally before pushing our latest code to our environment. Yeah, yeah, that is all. Thank you.